loader's warmed up. We're gonna go scrape the holding pens. She's misting and snowing, and I forgot my gloves. So today is Saturday, April 9th. Pretty moist out today. Got the holding pens scraped. Now you gotta recognize the soot that I got on my face from checking the oil on the skid loaders, and then I got it on my sleeve, and then I wiped my face, so I'm a hot mess. Case is helping me out today. We just took back the liquid manure and just put it on the manure pile on the one end, back by the big barn. So next we're gonna get the cattle out of pens 1 and 2, which is under our bank barn. Bank barns, when you have 2 stories, on top we have straw and hay, and on bottom's the calves. And then we also need to bed every other pen here today. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cattle moved. That pens needs bedded first, and then we'll just work our way up towards the big barn. Come on, girls. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. How did it go, Case?
I guess. Good enough.
Get the door shut first. Should be good for another 5 days. Got pen 5 scraped. Let the cattle back in, and I'll head up to the big barn and scrape it, and grab a bite to eat, and come back and bed with straw. Got some bales out yesterday, them's right there. Come on, scoot. So it's almost 2 o'clock now. We got the other side here scraped, cleaned out on each side of this gate, put some sawdust in there. So we're gonna go get something to eat and come back and put straw in the back of the pens with the bale grinder. just a little under 2 minutes from the time you start the PTO to start grinding the bale up to the time you can shut it off. So it's a real fast way of getting rid of these bales. And these bales are pretty compact too. They're not, they're pretty high density. Got 3 more bales. We'll probably put one in and then a half of another one, and probably just stick that other one back in the barn. Or we'll put 2 more in and put the other one in the bale grinder. We'll just kind of see here. It is It is Sunday afternoon now. I mixed up the first batch of feed. Sunny, about 55 degrees, 10-mile-an-hour winds. Pretty nice drying day today. Stuff's drying up. Get some yard mowed yet this afternoon probably, and bed up 3 and 4 like we do every day. Scrape the free stalls, and maybe do a couple other things while it's relatively dry. It's gonna start raining every day for the next week. It's not supposed to start drying up till another 25 days almost. So yeah, it's not looking the best to start drying up anytime soon, so we can get in the fields and haul manure or anything. So we got a while. So we did end up getting every single pen bedded and scraped yesterday. Finished up with 3 and 4, put sand in freestall, scraped it, put grease in all 3 skid loaders, and cleaned up some net wrap, cut some bales open. Case worked on that. But now we're out here, we're gonna start mixing this feed up here. Got her all mixed up. Pen 3 scraped and bedded. Cattle are outside. Put 2 gates in here since we got like a lot in this pen. We're having to bed it. We're bedding it every day. It still ain't enough. And it's not. It's a good 3 inches of sawdust we're putting in every day. So this is the bank barn here. Took 2 gates and gated this off, so there's room for about 8 head to sleep in here, lay down. That way they don't have to sleep so far up to the bunk. And we also had a little triangle here when this gate opens up, so that should hopefully, just took 2 gates that aren't the best. Hopefully they don't get anxious and jump over the top of them, but we're not down much if they do break the gate, because it's just a scrap gate basically. But it just came out perfect. We had 2 gates come right to this big post, put a big chain around there, chain there, got 2 chains there, and then this gate here just barely goes over the top of this gate. Worked out really good. Put a chain there just to make sure it stays shut, and then the chain that holds this gate shut usually holds this one going this way. And then there's also this gate on here on the other side that we go over to that post if we need to, putting them out that way they go out easier. or sometimes we'll run a group of heifers out here. And then we got this pen, and then we got a couple on the other side we got gated off. So it's kind of complicated, but it makes sense to a certain extent, I guess. So we'll run these guys all back in. We'll do the other end. I'm gonna put a bale of straw over there because sawdust probably ain't gonna be here till Wednesday. Today's Sunday, so we'll just start running some straw in. And we got sawdust. We'll probably just keep putting in here. We'll just put a bale of straw over there every day. I'll have to put a little bit of sawdust over there because one bale of straw won't quite be enough because that pen's a real mess. Should have put a little bit more sawdust in yesterday, but anyway, that's what we're working on. Spent about the last hour working on that. And then after that, I'd like to get this scraped up, haul the pit out, and go mow yard. So it's about 4 o'clock right now, so keep getting her done. So we went and mowed some yard, came back, scraped the free stalls, and hauled 3 loads of manure. Fueling up the John Deere skid loader right now. It's just the sun's starting to set. Dad's up at the second heifer farm feeding right now. He already fed here at the home farm. So I scraped them holding pens and then 2 loads out of the pit. And then I brought down 8 bales. If you bring down a couple at a time, then where the bales are, it's not so muddy. It's getting muddy again, and we got plenty down there. So now we just ensure we got some more hay in the pile. Go put this skid loader back and go finish mowing the yard and call it a night and start over tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're gonna try to work on getting some scrap metal to the junkyard. Load the gooseneck trailer up. Got some gates and a bunch of stuff in the shop from the last 1.5 years since we went last. So we'll get that loaded up then in the morning. But alright, we just finished up. It's completely dark out. It's 9:11 right now. So got the yard mowed all the yard. Picked up 2 gatorfuls of sticks right as it was getting dark. Took them back. Second load. Put some branches on a chain. Took them back to the burn pile. And went and pushed that up. And took 3 pallets off this trailer over here. We'll probably put scrap metal on it tomorrow. And I pushed feed up on my way back while I was up there since the cattle about have their feed cleaned up. Since they've been fed for 4 hours almost. So I got 8 hours in this afternoon, so it's quite an afternoon. Got quite a bit done. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.